Female genital mutilation is a serious concern here in Africa because back in the olden days, they believed so strongly that by circumcising children, especially female children, I think they circumcised male children too, but much more for female, they thought it will curb their sexual urges, control so many excesses of the hormones from a lady or a young girl, child, by the time she's growing up. And that has become a serious trouble. Many young girls got infected. They cut off sexual life of many people from that stage. And at the end of the day, it stops nothing. That's our focus today on Born FM trending issue. And here in the studio, I have a community developer and a social worker here based in Southwest Nigeria. She's got a whole lot of her word. In fact, I have a handful of a profile here that I know that it will take me serious work to introduce her. But let me see if I can read some of them. Let me start with her word. She was one of the 5 hidden heroes of Africa. And then this award was given by Girl Generation. And then she has many other awards. She was one time on the international scene with the former Prime Minister of United Kingdom. And that was David Cameron. Ladies and gentlemen, as I allow her to introduce more, we talk about her person, her works, because a lot is here. We have to encourage her to speak about herself and a lot that she's been doing over the years. She's not young in age. She is a grandma, she's a mother, and she's a wife. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, Mrs. Aduke Obelawo, live in Born FM Global Radio Studio and Asian Television. Come on. Welcome, mommy. Okay, yes. Welcome, mommy.
To be part of.
Come close to the mic. Let me project the mic.
It's a great privilege for me, and I thank God for it.
Praise God.
I am Aduke Obelawo.
Good.
To introduce myself fully, I'm
yes, ma.
Fatima Aduke Obelawo.
Okay.
I'm a social worker.
Okay.
A community developer.
Okay.
And a grassroots mobilizer. Just like you said.
Yeah.
I have worked in the teaching profession as a classroom teacher.
Okay.
And from there to the civil service as a civil servant in the Ministry of Women and Children Affairs for many years.
Okay.
Before I opted out voluntarily, I retired voluntarily.
Okay, look at me, ma. Like, how many years were you in the service those years?
All my service years, including teaching and civil service work, was 27 years.
My goodness. Okay, please go ahead. Because we really need to know much about you. Then we go straight into the issue.
Then I faced development work squarely. I was once a consultant to the UNFPA. Okay. On eradication of female genital mutilation.
Wow.
For UNFPA, I worked in Osun, Oyo, and Ogun State as a consultant.
Good.
On the joint program of UNFPA and UNICEF.
Okay.
I was also a desk officer for many years. Okay. While I was in the Ministry of Women Affairs. Okay. I am the state coordinator of Inter-African Committee, IAC Nigeria, as we speak in Osun State. Okay.
Please go ahead, ma.
And
I'm ensuring that they are hearing all across the world.
And I am a frontliner and an activist, feminist.
Good.
I'm a feminist.
Really?
Yes.
We are going to get there. Because some, over the years, they have made us believe that when we hear that about feminism, is people demanding equal right.
It's not about that.
You will help us define it, because I know you as a woman of virtue. In fact, as a matter of fact, you are not only a mother and a grandmother, you are a pastor of a church.
Yeah.
Victory Life Ministries International, of our father-in-law, Bishop Dr. Mike Bamidele. Please go ahead, ma. So we're going to get to that feminism. You are a feminist. Go ahead, ma.
So I'm a feminist, and anything that has to do with the rights, welfare of women and girls and children generally, I am always at the forefront.
Let me project a little closer to the mic.
We
enjoy you better.
I said that.
Beautiful. And you can face me here.
Okay.
Good. Good.
Wait, is it going to be edited?
No. We are live. No editing. No. It is live.
So I'm trying to say that anything that has to do with the rights and welfare and well-being of women, girls, and children, I'm always found there.
Wow.
I'm at the forefront.
Wow.
So I have been like that.
Can you imagine? Her energy boosted when she had that no post-production. No word. Please give us the more energy about the subject matter. Yeah, God bless you, man.
So I have been a campaigner on the eradication of female genital mutilation.
Okay.
And other sexual agenda-based violence.
Good.
Against women.
Okay.
And the girl child.
Okay.
You know, and I am happy.
Good.
To say that the trend is going down.
Hey, so you are achieving your aim?
Yes.
The campaign is working.
The campaign is working as far as female genital mutilation eradication is concerned.
Okay.
I have worked with other colleagues in nations of the world.
Good.
So
that was in time I saw on the news you on a picture with you and former Prime Minister of United Kingdom.
I was at the
David
United
Cameron.
Kingdom in 2014.
Good.
At the guest summit.
Since that time, I've been following you. Since that time, you never knew. I just told you today.
Yeah.
And you were surprised. Since that time. Let's go ahead, ma.
So I was there representing Nigeria, and then I have been at the forefront.
Okay.
And one of the small group that worked to give identity to the gay generation. We met at Addis Ababa to give a name and identity to the gay generation. And I've attended, I've been a resource person in so many seminars, workshops, nationally and internationally.
Thank you so much. Okay.
When you talk of awards, I am a multiple award winner. There are many. At the last count, it was about around 15 awards. And some of the awards, we have the one given to me by the joint program of UNFPA and UNICEF.
Okay.
We call it FRAN Award. And then I also received an award as a Southwest community development person.
Wow.
I also received another award as Hero of Africa.
Wow.
I was one of the 5 hidden heroes identified by the generation in Africa many years back.
Wow.
So the awards are many.
Wow.
I have been at the forefront concerning the campaign against female genital mutilation.
Good.
When we get there, I will let you know what female genital mutilation means and the effect of it, the myths surrounding it, and the need for us to raise our voice against it. Collective responsibilities of everyone. Everyone is affected one way or the other. So there is need for us to be part of the solution. Because if you are not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. So we need
you are sustaining the problem.
You are sustaining the
problem.
You
may not be start the problem, but if you are not part of the solution, you are encouraging the problem to persist.
You cannot just sit on the fence.
On the fence.
So there's all of us to come together to
eradicate it, raise our voice against it. Let's launch attack against this thing. It's attacking our children.
It's attacking our children. It's not good for our children.
Okay, let's go straight to it. Let's swim straight. Let's dive straight into the stream of the whole issue. What is female genital mutilation in the first place? Somebody saying that this English is so ambiguous. What are they saying in clear words?
It is not ambiguous. Initially, it was known as female circumcision. And we discovered that if we call it female
somebody
circumcision,
don't know. that they are talking about circumcision idabe in Yoruba language. She combine Yoruba and no more. Okay, ma.
It was known as female circumcision.
Okay.
But looking at it critically, you will know that it is beyond circumcision. It is real mutilation.
Okay, so what is mutilation? I'm helping everybody to understand.
Female genital mutilation is the removal in partial or in total the external female genitalia.
Sometimes they remove it totally.
Yes, sometimes they remove it totally.
What do they remove? Say it in clear word.
By the time we go into the types of female genital mutilation, you understand what
we are here for lecture today. Go ahead, ma.
So it's
they remove it totally.
Totally. Sometimes
goodness.
For non-medical reason.
Is it ignorance that caused it or what?
Ignorance is part of it.
Please go ahead, ma.
Ignorance is part of it.
Please go ahead.
So it is a tradition. It is embedded in culture.
Okay.
And it is preconstrued in situation of ignorance. That's why I agree with you that ignorance.
Okay.
Our forefathers and foremothers, they didn't know that what they are doing
was wrong.
A threat to life.
Threat to life.
That it was wrong. It was not a right thing. They didn't know. They thought they are trying to preserve the lives of their female children, whereas they are causing more harm with no good at all. So there are 4 types of female genital mutilation. As I said, it's a social norm embedded in culture. It's not prescribed by any religion. Although some people are relating it, attaching it to religion, whereas it has nothing to do with religion. It is cultural practice, purely cultural.
Cultural practice.
It's a cultural practice. And culture, we know, is not static. Culture is not
really?
Static. Yeah. Culture is not static. Culture changes from time to time. And so the culture of female genital mutilation is a culture that we must drop. It's a culture that we must stop. Yeah. So we have 4 types of female genital mutilation. We have the first type that is known as clitoridectomy.
Clitoridectomy. Okay. 4 types of female